Good evening, ladies and gentlemen. Welcome to another edition of your favorite English bulletin, The News. We are broadcasting live from TVT studios here in Lomé. Here are the headlines. Every additional flight, every new destination, and every rise in passenger traffic tells the same story. Lomé's International Airport is steadily cementing its place as a leading regional aviation hub. A decade after the inauguration of its new terminal, the platform continues to post strong growth while advancing Togo's ambition to becoming a major gateway to West Africa. We'll bring you more details in today's edition. Quality is increasingly becoming the passport to regional and global markets. As Togo works to raise the competitiveness of its products, stakeholders are turning to Morocco's experience for inspiration. A workshop in Lomé brought together key actors to share lessons on strengthening the country's quality infrastructure and helping businesses meet international standards. Stay with us, details coming up shortly. And yes, it is always a pleasure to have you join us. 10 years after the inauguration of a new passenger terminal, Nyasingbe Eyadema International Airport has recorded steady growth in passenger traffic, expanded air connectivity, and developed infrastructure that meets the demands of modern aviation. A reflection of President of the Council for Asazumna Nyasingbe's vision for modernizing the country's strategic infrastructure, the airport has become one of West Africa's fastest growing aviation hubs, strengthening Togo's position as a key gateway to the region. Gabriel Ayena has more in the following report.
Covering more than 21,000 square meters, equipped with 8 passenger body bridges and a 3,000-meter runway capable of handling wide-body aircraft, Nyazingbe Eyadema International Airport in Lomé has become one of West Africa's key aviation hubs. Designed to keep pace with the rapid growth of the aviation sector, the airport is built to accommodate increasing passenger traffic while expanding its operational capacity. For the past decade, the airport has embodied President of the Council for Ezozum Nyazingbe's vision of modernization national infrastructure. Traffic figures reflect the success of the strategy. From a few 100,000 passengers before the commissioning of the new terminal, the airport has experienced steady and sustained growth. In 2024, the platform welcomed more than 1.5 million passengers, representing 6.2% increase over the previous year. Its air network has also expanded significantly, with nearly 40 destinations now served from Lomé by around 10 international airlines. This growth has made travel easier, boosted trade, and strengthened Lomé's position as a major transit hub in West Africa. Beyond passenger transport, the airport also plays a strategic logistics role with an annual cargo handling capacity of 50,000 tons, facilitating trade between Togo and international markets. In 2025, aircraft parking capacity increased from 15 to 17 stands, helping accommodate rising traffic and improve airport operations. After 10 years of continuous modernization, Nyazingbe Eyadema International Airport stands as a symbol of the government's ambition to build a safer, more efficient, and internationally connected aviation sector.
As part of its mission to promote the free movement of food products, facilitate cross-border trade, and strengthen regional economic integration, the West African Association for Cross-Border Trade in Agro, Silver, Pastoral, and Fisheries Products, ALTA, is implementing a project aimed at increasing the participation of women and young people in cross-border trade across West Africa. As part of the project, ALTA organized a meeting in Kara, bringing together traders to discuss practical ways to making cross-border commerce more efficient. Our Fanuchugan has more in this report.
Women cross-border traders continue to face significant hurdles, including lengthening inspections, complex administrative procedures, and limited access to information. These challenges often lead to costly delays, with perishable goods spoiling before they reach their destinations. To help tackle these challenges, traders, public institutions, and key stakeholders convened for a dialogue aimed at identifying practical solutions to improve the movement of goods across borders. The meeting forms part of the Strengthening the Participation of Women and Youth in Cross-Border Trade in West Africa project implemented by the West African Association for Cross-Border Trade in Agro-Silvo-Pastoral and Fishery Products, with support from the Alliance for a Green Revolution in Africa. The initiative seeks to reduce non-tariff barriers, strengthen cooperation between border agencies and traders, and make cross-border trade faster, safer, and more efficient across the region. Discussions also focused on the digitalization of the road fluidity operation, including the use of a newly developed mobile application. The application enables traders and transport operators to report in real time any obstacle encountered along trade corridors and receive immediate assistance from designed institutional focal points. Created in 2019, the project works to facilitate cross-border trade across West Africa and is now present in 17 countries.
A regional office of the Commission responsible for monitoring the implementation of the contracts between the Togolese state and SICPA SA has officially begun operations in Kara. Opened a few days ago, the office will oversee the implementation of the secure tax marking system in the region, bringing services closer to businesses while ensuring products are easily traced and taxes are well complied with. Gabriel Ayena reports.
As part of efforts to enhance its nationwide presence and improve the implementation of Togo's automated secure tax stamp system, the commission responsible for monitoring the contract between the Togolese state and SICPA SA has continued its decentralization policy with the launch of a regional office in Kara. The initiative supports the government's drive to bring services closer to economic operators and improve oversight of the tax marking system. The secure tax stamp reform, introduced under the vision of President of the Council for Esozum Nanyazingbe, has become a modern tool of safeguarding public revenue while protecting consumers. Officials from SICPA reaffirmed their commitment to supporting the government through the rollout of operations in the Kara region before expanding to other parts of the country. The secure automated marking solution represents a major technological innovation from product traceability, commercial transparency, and tax administration. By assigning a unique automated identifier to products, it helps combat counterfeiting, ensuring consumer health protection, improves tax collection, and enhances compliance with regulatory standards.
How can Togo's private sector better meet international standards? The question was at the heart of the restitution workshop held in Lomé this Wednesday by the High Authority for Quality and the Environment, with the support from the German Development Agency and the European Union. The meeting followed a study mission to Morocco, where participants explored best practices in developing quality infrastructure. Gabriel Ayena reports.
Following a study mission to Morocco, where participants examined best practices in standardization, metrology, accreditation, and conformity assessment, the High Authority for Quality and Environment (HOC), together with ENSA and JZ, organized a restitution workshop bringing together economic operators, laboratories, inspections and certification bodies, and consumer associations. The objective was to share lessons learned from the mission and discuss mechanisms that could promote Togo's national quality infrastructure. The initiative is also intended to prepare the private sector for the requirement of the African Continental Free Trade Area, particularly regarding products quality and compliance with international standards. Reliable test results and internationally recognized conformity certificates are essential for facilitating trade and improving the competitiveness of businesses. The recommendations expected from the workshop should help ensure that consumers have access to products meeting recognized quality standards, support businesses in complying with international requirements, and promote HOG's institutional capacity at both the national and international levels.
A tree planting campaign has been carried out at the Plateau East Regional Directorate of Education as part of efforts to support Togo's National Reforestation Program. The initiative aims to transform sections of the Directorate's premises into green spaces while contributing to the government's environmental protection and forest restoration efforts. Our Fanutugan has more.
An open space within the Plateau East Regional Directorate of Education has been transformed into a green area following a large-scale tree planting exercise. A total of 151 seedlings, including several fruit tree species, were planted as part of the government's environmental protection policy. Once fully developed, the site will provide a greener, more pleasant environment and serve as a relaxation area for staff and visitors. Trees were also planted along the Directorate premises and access road. Representing the governor of the Plateau region, the prefect of Ogu symbolically planted a mango tree on the governor's behalf, reaffirming the authority's commitment to supporting the National Reforestation Campaign. The operation brought together heads of decentralized government services, demonstrating their commitment to the National Tree Planting Initiative aimed at achieving Togo's target of 1 billion trees by 2030 and improve the country's forest cover.
Brings us to the end of today's edition. Thanks to my wonderful production team and to you, cherished viewers, for joining us. Stay tuned to our channel for more updates. Until next time, have a wonderful evening. Good night.